Welcome to the deep dive. So you sent over some really interesting information on Rahul, the Indian cricketer.
That's right.
Very elegant player. And our mission today is really to get into the key bits of his career, especially what's behind his recent form.
Sounds good. Yeah, we've got some biographical stuff and some recent performance updates to look at.
Exactly. He's a fascinating subject, isn't he? That style, adaptability. And he's been on fire recently.
Absolutely. It's a good chance to see, how his whole journey sort of built him into the player we see now.
Okay, let's dive in then. He was born in Mangalore, Karnataka, April 18th, 1992. And it looks like that early grounding in Karnataka, plus the training at the National Cricket Academy in Bengaluru. Well, that seems pretty crucial.
Yeah, definitely. You see that pattern a lot, right? The NCAA provides such a focused environment. It's a real launch pad for talent.
Yeah, developed skills, game understanding.
Yeah.
The works.
Exactly.
And wow, he certainly hit the ground running internationally. Test debut against the Aussies, December 2014.
Yeah, tough opposition to start against.
Right. And then, get this, a century in only his second test in Sydney.
Incredible. Just shows that immediate adaptability to the top level, especially in Australian conditions, which aren't easy.
No kidding.
And then, remember, 2016 became the first Indian to score a century on his ODI debut.
Oh, yeah. That just underlined the potential, didn't it, across different formats?
Totally. And speaking of formats, this is where it gets really interesting for me.
Go on.
He joined that very small club of players with centuries in all three international formats: Test, ODI, T20I.
Ah, yes. And that T2000 against the West Indies. Wasn't it super fast? Like 46 balls or something.
That's the one. Blistering pace. It just shows incredible versatility, that ability to switch gears.
It really does, from building a patient test innings to just exploding in T20.
Exactly. Adjusting strike rate, shot selection. It's a rare skill set, a mix of patience and sheer power.
Okay, let's talk IPL. Started with Royal Challengers Bangalore back in 2013.
Yep. Then Sunrisers Hyderabad for a bit.
And Kings Theapton Punjab, he captained them, right?
She did, yeah. And since 2022, he's been leading the Lucknow Supergiants.
Plus, he grabbed the orange cap in 2020. Just to remind folks, that's for the highest run scorer in the season.
Correct. And captaining two different teams, well, that says a lot about his leadership qualities, Teams trust him.
Good point. Both as a batsman and a leader. Now, about his recent form, the info you sent really points to an exceptional 2025 IPL season.
Oh, he's been fantastic.
That unbeaten 93 off just 53 balls against RCB, leading Delhi Capitals to the win, that's just top tier.
Absolutely. And it wasn't just a flash in the pan either.
No, because he followed up with a solid 38 against Rajasthan Royals too. Shows consistency.
Exactly that. Consistency is key at this level. And in that 93, the way he accelerated towards the end, strategically brilliant, showed real maturity.
So, stepping away from the pitch for a sec.
Yeah.
Off-field persona, known for being calm, right? Fashion sense, tattoos.
Yeah, quite a distinct style. And he married Bollywood actress Athia Shetty last year, January 2023.
Right. And this is interesting. His cricketing idol is Rahul Dravid. Apparently, that's even why his parents named him Rahul.
That's quite something, isn't it? You have to wonder how much Dravid's approach, that focus on technique and mental strength, influenced him.
Probably quite a bit.
Yeah.
That calm demeanor seems to translate onto the field too, doesn't it? Composed under pressure.
Seems like it, yeah. Connects the dots a bit.
So looking at the bigger picture, over 50 tests, 75 ODIs.
Yeah.
Rahul's really cemented himself, hasn't he? A dependable, stylish batsman for India.
Absolutely. A real mainstay now. He's proved himself across formats, different conditions. Key player for India. Valuable in the IPL.
Okay, so just to wrap up the key takeaways here, we've traced his journey, from domestic cricket right up to international stardom. We've seen that incredible adaptability across tests, ODI, and T20, his leadership in the IPL.
Fluent in that orange cap.
Right. And his performance just continues to be top-notch, especially highlighted by this recent 2025 season stuff.
Yeah, that consistency now suggests he's really hitting a mature, impactful phase of his career.
Definitely. So it leaves us with a final thought for you, our listeners, to chew on. Given everything we've talked about, his adaptability, his consistency across all these formats and leagues, what do you think is the next big milestone or maybe record that Rahul could realistically aim for?
Interesting question.
Something to think about. Anyway, thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
you.